It's tempting to think all smartphones are more or less the same with similar features and similar functions. After all, they look almost identical. But in the industry, there's a vital tech specification race going on where new innovations are being added all the time. The key is to add upgrades and improvements that people actually want and need. So what is that? Well, to find out, let's meet two people from the Finnish mobile phone company HMD Global, which holds the license to manufacture and sell Nokia devices. The CEO, Florian Seche, and the Chief Product Officer, Juho Saavikas. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Florian and Juho, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Hello, Sarah.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Florian, what do people really want from their smartphones? Do they just want the latest spec, no matter what that is?
Well, consumers have really been trained well to always expect more from their smartphones. So actually, key features like the screen, the camera, even the processing power or the memory, they all do matter a lot. But what we're seeing now is a big trend that consumers are no longer willing every single year to spend up to $1,000 to upgrade to their next phone. So people are keeping their phones longer. And another trend we're seeing is people are even looking at different price points, let's say half the price of a top-end phone, and they realize they almost get the same great experience. So we've come in with our new Nokia smartphone range with a very unique angle where we always provide consumers fantastic design and true quality and innovation that matters for them. So for example, we have a 2-day battery life on many of our phones.
Which is actually one of the very basic things that people want, isn't it? And Juho, how much room is there for a manufacturer to do something really new?
It might seem that your opportunities to differentiate are getting more and more limited, but it's actually, from my perspective, the vice versa. So when it comes to display technologies, there's rapid evolution, so you can make your design look physically different even from the front. There's a lot of evolution when it comes to imaging technology. So also from an experience standpoint of view, there's a lot of opportunities. And even now, if you look at the new enablers, whether it's AI or 5G, that will make it even richer, even more interesting for us.
I was going to say, how are AI and 5G going to impact you?
AI is actually changing the way that you interact with your phone. We have Google Assistant in all of our Nokia Android smartphones, so you can have a conversation with your device. You don't actually even have to touch it to complete all of the key functions on the phone or to get that information that you're looking for. So the interaction paradigm is evolving very rapidly. 5G, on the other hand, will give you immediate access to unlimited bandwidth with zero latency. So I don't think anybody yet knows what the sort of the biggest use case will be for 5G. For 4G, it was social media and you being able to share your life in more immersive fashion. So, but 5G will definitely be also transformational.
And Florian, what do you think is going to happen in the next 3, 5, 10 years? Do you think even smartphones might be replaced by wearables or even microchips implanted in our bodies?
I think both, actually. I think smartphones are going to stay and just get smarter, but these new form factors are definitely going to emerge as well.
And like going back to 5G and AI, now you can actually transition the computing power from your device to the cloud, and all of the data storage is already there. So you can have different windows to your digital content in the cloud, and those can vary depending on what the activity that you're going into. It might be just a screen with a battery and a modem on it. It might be something on your wrist, or it might just be something that you talk to.
And Florian, how does the experience differ around the world? Because there are some quite big regional differences, aren't there?
Yeah, they are indeed. Actually, in the key mature Western market especially, people tend to keep their phones longer. So in the US, West Europe, but even China has been very advanced in smartphones already. So people tend to keep their smartphones longer. But in many other parts of the world, in Asia, India, Middle East and Africa, there's still a very strong growth. And the growth is particularly vibrant in the $200 to $500 price point. People are eager to upgrade to their new phones.
And Android make up some 85% of smartphones around the world, but how varied is that experience? Because people have different versions, older versions.
Yeah, that's true. Android has been hugely successful, but consumers do not get the same experience. So this offered us a unique opportunity to come in and always offer the very latest version of Android on every single Nokia smartphone. But also we offer a pure experience, which means we don't preload other software. We let the consumer decide what they would like to have on their phones. And we give consumers monthly security updates and even a 2-year feature upgrade to the latest Android version. And with that, we're actually starting to change the smartphone buying paradigm. So people are not just looking at the features the day they buy the phone, but they really look at how can I keep my phone fresh and updated, and it just keeps getting better.
And Juho, you now have a truly different phone on the market, which has 5 cameras. Now, why would I need that?
So we're super excited about the new Nokia 9 PureView. You know how the Nokia 7 or a Nokia 8, you can get a beautiful image, but the Nokia 9 PureView does something completely unique. So we have a camera array that takes simultaneous capture out of 5 independent cameras, all of them with different exposure values. And once we stack these images on top of one another, we can produce outstanding dynamic range, great detail in the image. And we also have something for the more professional audience. So we're storing the highest quality raw image format ever on a smartphone. So if you want to play with Photoshop or do other post-production on your images, this is definitely the right device for you. And yeah, really excited.
Excellent. Well, thanks for telling us all about that, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it for now, but join us next time when we'll be meeting more global thought leaders. From me, Sarah Lockett, at the London Stock Exchange studios, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.